Hello, everybody. I'm Will.
And I'm Lynn. Happy Friday, everybody. We are Lynn and Will of lynnandwill.com if you don't know who we are. But before we get started,
It's Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for joining us today, Friday, August 14th. Can you believe it? Wow.
14.
So if you don't know who we are digital marketers, digital networkers. What do? We help you grow your business online. Isn't it time to grow your business online?
Yeah.
Yes, especially amongst a global pandemic when people are looking for alternative ways to make money. Well, guess what? Online is where it is. There are limitless opportunities online for you to grow your business. And a skill set that helps you grow your business by targeting your exact audience as well as reaching a massive audience and a global audience is attraction marketing. We're coaches, mentors, and trainers for those of you who are struggling. You can let go of rejection, let go of chasing, let go of prospecting. Bring yourself on into the 21st century. Learn the attraction marketing skill sets. Eliminate some steps.
A bunch, actually.
Right.
A big one. Rejection. That's
Rejection.
a horrible step to get over.
And learn the attraction marketing skill sets that will help your business propel and for you to have the business that you desire. Be your own boss. Connect with people on a global scale. And get paid while you sleep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wake up to leads and to sales by learning the all-important attraction marketing skill sets. So that's what we do. We help you, especially if your business is struggling or if you want to cross that bridge, which many people are doing. They realize the old school way, they just don't want to do it anymore. There are so many ways in which to use technology and bring yourself on in, and that's what we do.
Voila. Great. So yeah, if you're a traditional network marketer, and there are 20 million of you traditional network marketers out there struggling here in the United States alone, if you're one of those network marketers that are making a list of 100, chasing your family and friends, prospecting everybody within 3 feet, then we have some answers for you as coaches, mentors, and trainers. That way does work if you're prospecting everyone within 3 feet. But you're going to be met with a whole lot of rejection because you're going to willy-nilly throwing out your offer out to everybody that comes within 3 feet of you, and you're looking for that one prospect that's going to become your distributor or your downline or your customer. So what attraction marketing does is it cuts that part right out. It takes that part of introducing your business to everybody that comes within 3 feet of you. You get people that are already interested in what you have to offer without even having to do that. And by using social media, as Lynn said, where there are how many people on social media?
3.1 billion on Facebook now.
3.1 billion people on Facebook now. There are 49% of the world's population on some sort of social media. That's a whole lot of people. I look at it this way. So that 49% of people on social media represents a big highway of traffic, a whole bunch of people on that highway. So somehow you want to be able to light those people up and have them get off at your exit, come down your exit, down your road, and knock on your door, wanting to be a part of your team, wanting to learn more about your products and services. And that's just the way attraction marketing is. So we have the know-how, as we've been doing this for a while, and we just want to share it with you. I'm just going to read 3 sentences what actually brings attraction marketing in a nutshell. Attraction marketing is a method that allows you to identify and attract people who are already looking to buy exactly what you have to offer coming down that road. Attraction marketing is the polar opposite of bugging, begging, chasing, or convincing people to listen to you. That's getting rid of that, rid of that 3-foot prospecting rule. Attraction marketing allows you, that network marketer, to save time as you automate the prospecting process. So now you won't be spending time thinking about how you can get that next customer, because they come to you because you automated that prospecting process. So we have some great information to share with you today. This is something new, and this is Lynn's bailiwick. It's in her wheelhouse, so she's going to get most of the floor. Before we get to that great stuff, if you're coming to us live, please give us a little love by dropping a heart emoji in the comment section below. If you're coming to us on a replay, please give us a hashtag replay in the comments so we can give you a shout out later. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns during this Facebook Live, by all means, drop them in the comments section below, or you can simply send us a message through Facebook Messenger. And we always like to know where everybody's coming from in this big, beautiful blue marble. So if you drop your location in the comments section below, we certainly like to know that. So with that being said, Lynn, what do we got to talk about today?
So today's topic is Facebook Stories. And should you use Facebook Stories to grow your business online?
What the heck? I would.
Well, what do you think? Is it a good idea or isn't it a good idea?
I don't know. If you think that you should use stories to grow your business, drop us a 1. Give us a 1 right now. 1 letting us know whether or not you think that you should use Facebook Stories to grow your business.
Yes, I believe it. Yes, it is a great way to grow your business online, right?
Right.
Number 1, I mean, we have 7 reasons, but actually I wrote down so many other because there's so many aspects to doing a story. So a Facebook story is prime real estate, right? It's at the top of your news feed. And you get to pick and choose whose story you'd like to see. So number 1, yes, it's prime real estate.
Yeah, right there where it's right in front of your face.
Right.
Right off the bat.
Number 2 as well, when you have a business, whether it's a brick and mortar, traditional type of business, or whether it's an online business, what's the basis of any successful business? Your trust and your likability. You need to build a know, like, and trust relationship. People need to know who you are. They need to know what you offer. They need to like you. People don't want to buy from a company. They want to buy from a person. So with a Facebook story, one moment, this is Kika. She wants to get on the floor. So with a Facebook story, you get to really showcase your personality and build a know, like, and trust relationship. And that's a very important factor.
Oh, totally.
With building a business online. Now, it's different. You can create a Facebook story within your business page. You can also create a Facebook story within your friendship page. Within your friendship page, if people like what you have, they can heart you, they can like it, they can send you an emoji, they can communicate with you. With a Facebook business page, they also can communicate with you. Additionally, what you can achieve through the Facebook story on your business page are metrics and analytics. And that's huge because you can really see what parts of your stories are really resonating with people, what people like it, and you can really measure your metrics, which is a huge part of growing your business online, maintaining your business online. You're always checking your analytics to see how whatever it is that you're posting, how it's being received.
Right, and so the difference is that personal page and your business page, running stories you can do on both, but you're not going to get any analytics from your personal page. You're only going to get them from your fan page or your business page. And that's how you can dig down into the details and see if that story that you posted or that picture or that video or that content actually did you any good. So that's a cool thing about Facebook stories on business.
Right, and if you're Well, as we said, there's 3.1 billion people on Facebook right now. About 150 million are active with stories within Facebook, but it is going to continue to grow as Facebook
exponentially. Yeah.
Right. As we've heard, perhaps the newsfeed may be going away on a permanent basis. I don't know. Don't quote me. I've heard that though.
Right.
So stories are probably going to become, they're going to continue to grow. They're not going away.
Right. What we found out is that people are transitioning from the old newsfeed to stories. People are digging the stories. So there's not so much, not so many people, and not so much involvement with people actually looking at their newsfeed versus their story. People like that quick stuff. So.
Right. And that's another, I mean, there's so many aspects of stories. They last for 24 hours. On Instagram and Facebook, you can archive your stories. So if you want to reshare content, you can do that. You can go back.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes.
So you can repurpose stuff that you already did. So if you had a good running advertisement,
yes, you can reshare that.
See, this is her stuff.
Well, there's so many features within stories, and it keeps growing and evolving and expanding. So there's even more now than there were 6 months ago. What you can do on Facebook stories, whether it's your business page or your friendship page. You can create a call to action. So if you create a call to action asking people to do something and they respond to it, well, you've already created a conversation that you can take off the story platform and into chat platform. And that's an excellent feature with a Facebook story.
Yeah, money's made in the messenger. So if you can get people to actually message you, and that's what stories does, it pushes them to the messenger point, and you actually get to chat with them one-on-one. So that's a good gig.
Well, and there's so many features within a Facebook story. You can create a poll. You can, on your business page, you can tag yourself and ask a question, but it has a little picture of yourself. You can add music. You can change the color. You can change the text. You can change the font. You can create all kinds of backgrounds. You can put in videos. People love videos. You can showcase your daily life, whether you have children, if you have grandchildren, what you like to eat, your workouts. It's really limitless what you can put on your story.
Really gives a good picture into your daily routine if you want it to be, to see what you're all about, right?
Right, because that's a big part of creating that know, like, and trust relationship. You can use funny filters too. I've done this. I've used filters where I have a man's mustache on my face.
I don't know why she picks that one.
Well, it's kind of making fun of myself, right? I think it's kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of it's lighthearted, makes people laugh, right?
Yeah, you see some others too.
The other day I put pink hair, used that filter.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was kind of funny. It reminded me of some Disney characters that my children used to watch when they were little. Maybe Ariel had red hair, something like that. What else about Facebook stories? There's so much. You can, of course, be unique. You can celebrate people. You have team members, you can celebrate people. We're not doing events in person in 2020.
No.
But you can still highlight people or show people from an event from previous years. And
collaborative.
Right. And hopefully we'll have that in 2021 where we are able to actually go to events in person. We shall see. You can, highlight members of your team. You can also show your different Zoom calls that you do throughout a day, whether it's your network marketing company, your traction marketing, bringing people into attraction marketing, teaching them those skill sets, or different topics that you're learning or involved with on your Zoom calls. You can create snippets of that and put that into your story. And people like to see Videos. People like to see people. They like to see you real, authentic, and
It's relatable.
Organic and raw. Right, it's relatable. And it's not perfect. It's kind of flawed, right?
Right.
I mean, because we're not perfect, but it's not all polished and perfect. It's who you are. And that's a great feature within Facebook stories as well. Let's see.
How about that FOMO thing? I mean, that really creates big time because of the 24-hour thing. And was it six or 7 seconds per
Yeah,
view or
FOMO being fear of missing out, right?
People fear that. I fear it.
That's a big thing. So that makes stories very compelling. I think we're all drawn to stories because it is videos.
Right. Oh my God, it's got to go away, so I got to go look at it.
Right. Because you only have 24 hours to catch that, and then it's all gone, right? Although it is archived, and you can go back and reshare things.
For the person that makes it, but not the person that views it. So, yeah, if you're going to run an advertisement of some sort, and they know that this advertisement's going to be over with, or the deal that you're presenting is going to be over in 24 hours, it presents that sense of urgency. So people are going to want to, oh shoots, I better do it. I better buy it. I better get on it now.
Well, and also with Instagram is even more interactive than Facebook stories. There are so many features within an Instagram that you can create stories. It's incredible. I was playing around with it yesterday, and it's fun. It's so much fun. I think it's cool because you can be so creative and you can just show people your personality, but you have to get in there and actually play with things and use it.
So Instagram has more features than the Facebook story does? So can you create your stuff in Instagram and then share it to your Facebook fan page? Or does it only go one way?
You can if you're linking up two business pages. If you're linking up an Instagram business page with your Facebook business page, yes, you can do it like that.
All those features carry over to the Facebook fan page?
That's a good question. Yes, I do believe so. You can also
cool.
save your story in Instagram if you're not able to share it to Facebook.
Then move it over that way.
And then move it over that way as well. But yes, Instagram is extremely interactive.
I feel like I should get on that side of the camera so I can learn. I don't know what she does. This is what she does.
Well, you have to play with it, and there's just so many things. I mean, you can draw on your story. There's just so many things, and it's fun and it's creative, and they'll update different filters, etc.
Oh, by the holidays and stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Even every week, I think, they get updated. So you'll see new ones in addition to ones you've seen before. And that makes it fun, too.
Yeah.
It's all about entertaining and just showing who you are.
Right.
Right. And what your brand is and what you have to offer without being spammy. So if somebody reaches out to you, they're reaching out to you, right? You're not reaching out to them. So you can already take it another step further and create a conversation about their response to something that you may have questioned in your story. So it eliminates being salesy, spammy, and all of that, which is a great, nobody wants to be dropped a link when you're having a conversation with somebody. If you weren't,
it still happens to us.
Yes.
All the time.
It does, but no, you want to ask.
One the other day. Dropped a link right on you.
Right.
Just like, okay, now you're friends, and here's a link.
I know. It's like, no, that's not the way. That's not professional. You need to ask permission. And what if the person's completely not interested in what your offer is? Like, no, you don't do it that way. But I mean, this just gave you a little snippet into some of the things you can do on Facebook stories. If you're not watching stories, you need to start because it really is fun.
Not only watching them, but you need to start doing them.
Right.
Like me.
Right. If you're creating your business online, that is very true because many people will post in their stories dailies, but they don't post in their news feed, but they always have their story going. And that's another thing too. You can keep your story going, providing you post within that 24-hour period. So you have a continuous story always going.
Movement.
Right.
People love movement. I'd like to just say a few things about the history.
Sure, go ahead.
Are you in the middle
give
of
us
it?
a historical perspective, please, right?
No. Anyway, I thought this was interesting. I just kind of read up on some things of how this all came about. So along came Snapchat stories in like 2013. Wasn't so long ago, right? 7 years ago. That's a blip on the radar. But anyway, so Snapchat came around and they started doing the stories. I don't know if you're familiar with Snapchat, but that's the way it works. I'm not. But at any rate, I think that's how you got introduced to stories.
I started Snapchat because my children at that point, I believe, were teenagers. Yes, they were teenagers and they were all on Snapchat. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to go on Snapchat too and see what this is all about.
But it had some fun capabilities that was different than anything else.
Yes, I had a lot of fun with Snapchat. Right.
So anyway, so 2013, Snapchat came around. So right away, Zuckerberg and Facebook saw the potential of the story gig. So Facebook went out and tried to buy Snapchat. Well, just about the time they were in the process of figuring out what the deal was going to be, Snapchat blew it right out of the water. And at that time, Facebook said, well, I can't, they didn't want to sell. They just totally backed out of the deal. So anyway, so Facebook says, okay, so in August of 2016, which is 3 years later and some change, Facebook launched Instagram stories. That was their first stories along with Facebook. And then 6 months later, WhatsApp is also owned by Facebook, I believe, right? And they launched their stories. And then March of 2017, Facebook launched their stories. So it's only 3 years and some change ago that actually Facebook stories came around. So if you as an entrepreneur are not using Facebook stories, you need to get in the groove like I do. I need to get in the groove and do it. There's one thing that I wanted to mention. I think we already talked about the thing with using your Facebook business page is it's hard to, unless your customer or unless your fans interact with you, engage with you in regards to comments or other types of engagement or messages, you don't know who they are. You just don't. So this Facebook Stories enables you, because anytime someone comments, you get that through Messenger. So what do you get when you get that through Messenger? The person that actually commented on it. So that's a cool thing. So you're actually getting that person. I just also want to say, Lynn did say billions of people log on to Facebook every day. And the average user assesses Facebook about 8 times per day. So out of those billions, people get on there 8 times a day. The first thing they're going to land on, because of that prime real estate, are stories. 93% of the people use social media as their advertisement, just because it's the biggest bad boy out there. So, we said 3.1 billion. We already talked about the FOMO.
Fear of missing out, right? FOMO.
Let me see. What else did I learn today? So you'll be able to create exciting, time-sensitive content. You can get personal. You can announce. That's a good thing. So, when we do Facebook Lives, Lynn gets on there and she does a story about when we're going live, or announce of certain events, or announce of this, or announce of that. You can host competitions or giveaways through your story content. You can show limited time sales and discount codes. Let's see what else. Well, filters. She already mentioned filters, which we might have to do. We might have to do a Facebook Live with filters one day. That'd be fun.
Limitless what you could do with filters. I know it's fun.
Definitely. The multiple voices thing, Lynn touched upon that about using collaborative stories. So if you have a group of people that are part of your team, you can collaborate on different types of content, and it just makes that kind of viral, if you want to say. So it makes the content that you're actually posting viral. A lot of influencers supposedly use this method with stories. And you can actually collaborate with an influencer in your
right.
in your wheelhouse and actually blow your product or your service out of the water. And then last, which I get into, is tracking the performance. I track our data 3 times a week. And over the course of, I don't know, when did you start using stories within our business? Was it just 2020 or did you use them last year?
I don't remember.
But that is the only one metric that has continually had a linear growth. And the tilt on the linear growth is pretty dang incredible. The reach, the number of people, the number of engagement is just like this, whereas everything else is kind of like on a plane like this. So the linear growth on stories is crazy. I mean, just try it, people. If you're a network or a digital marketer out there, try those stories and you'll come up with a plan. It's easy to come up with content.
You can even do a little demonstration video on something that you're interested in promoting. I mean, there's just so many. It's very cool. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
I just thought she was messing around.
So we hope we gave you value today. If we did, please drop us a V for value.
V for value.
Right. And are you using Facebook stories? Do you enjoy it?
So drop us a 2 if you're using Facebook stories right now to grow your business. A number 2, drop a 2. As always, I will put a link on this Facebook Live that will bring you to the blog that we've been discussing today. This could be easily a 3 or 4 part series.
Oh, easily.
Stories. We're probably going to bring stories back around again with some different content. But anyway, to that blog, it'll fill in a few holes of what we've been discussing. Within that blog, we're going to also be able to offer you a free 10-day Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. You just click on the hyperlink within the blog itself, and boom, it'll take you to the free 10-day Attraction Marketing Bootcamp, which give you free 10 days of video content, really get those gears rolling and turn on a few light bulbs in terms of what attraction marketing actually is. Also, we do have an ebook.
That's right. I mean, that is a big bonus, the 10-day boot camp. It really is. It's how we got started.
Costs you a whole bunch.
It doesn't cost you anything. And knowledge is power, right? And it's not a big part of your day. I know we're all busy, but learning, power is knowledge. I mean, knowledge is power, right?
Right.
And learning, and the Attraction Marketing Boot Camp is a big bonus to give you great insight. In addition, for 59 minutes, when you grab that link, we can offer a book. It's the Attraction Marketing Formula book. It's an ebook. You can print it, read it at your own pace. It's a very easy read, and it really gets the wheels in motion as to what attraction marketing is and why it is so effective. That's the big part about attraction marketing. Why does it work? There is a method. There is a proven blueprint. It is successful. And it can help you elevate your business and level up into the 21st century.
Correct. It's only $27. It's 185 pages. It's 10 chapters of great reading.
And what's $27? Half of a pedicure, right?
Half of it.
Or a manicure.
It's a new one.
Well, it's
I like
true,
the 9
right?
holes of golf.
Yeah, 9 holes of golf.
At a local golf course.
So.
Sleeve of titles.
So we gave you value.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll also put that link within the comment section below after the Facebook Live. And then lastly, if you just want to get on a video call, a Zoom call, or however you want to do it, you can simply go over to lynnandwill.com and pull down on the menu that says work with us and schedule a video call that way. We'd love to get on there and have a conversation with you about it. Or you can go over to our Facebook fan page and go to the Book Now button and grab that button, and you can also schedule a video call that way. Or you can simply send us a message in Facebook Messenger or drop a comment in the comment section below. We'd love to get on a line with you and have a conversation to you and answer any questions you might have about attraction marketing. So this is Friday, so the weekend is on us. And a lot of people are already in the weekend, right? A lot of people are doing. What do we have to talk about on Monday? It's algorithms. So our whole week, next week, is going to be dedicated to Facebook algorithms. It's kind of a big animal to figure out. And we're going to give you some pointers on how to make them work in your favor.
Right. So again, we hope we gave you value. We hope you have a great weekend wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, night, or the next day on the other side of the world.
Right. Yeah.
We'll see you 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. And
until then, peace,
love, and light.
Peace out, everybody.
We'll see ya.